He's like, no, I don't like that.
I love this, but I'm on the radio, so I can't say that. I don't like this at all.
I thought they were younger.
Yeah.
Oh, my goodness. Honey, could you throw my hard drive in the microwave at home if you're listening? Right. By honey, I mean Bob.
Why can't the guy take the guy role there? Every teenager wanted to see an older woman naked because you weren't really seeing the girls of your own age naked yet.
No,
that's not good.
That's a dream come true. Some teacher or...
Oh, now, not always, Opie.
No, I don't vote for that.
No, that's inappropriate.
Yeah, no.
Come on now.
Come on.
Hey, they do celebrity interviews. Sam, we do celebrity interviews.
Yeah, we get all kinds of celebrities. We had Ludacris on the other day.
Yes, we did.
I thought you were going to... Wow, all the celebrities we got. What were some of those other celebrities we had on the show?
Crown Smooth.
Chris Jericho. Cheech and Chong.
They were pretty good. Mankind.
Omar from the Wire. Omar. Yeah. Here's Rob Schneider calling it.
Yeah, they got Rob.
Wow.
They were really psyched because Rob Schneider is like a Devil Rays fan, and so they were able to get Rob Schneider he was in town.
Wow.
So they could get him on the phone.
Please, God.
Wow.
Make them have him say, "You can do it."
No, but what Chris does is he tells Rob about what he considers the funniest moment of his life.
Of his life, all right.
Oh, well, okay.
Buckle up, people. Strap in. If you're driving, please, especially here in this area, the weather's bad.
Yeah.
Just pull over.
Yeah.
Rob Schneider.
Yeah.
You just don't understand. You're like a god to me. I love you, man.
Why would he be a god to you?
Rob Schneider.
Rob Schneider should not be a god to anyone.
Is a god to him.
He kisses Adam Sandler's ass.
The most respect I ever had for Rob Schneider was at the after party for Hugh Hefner's roast.
Yeah.
Where I saw Rob Schneider steal one of those 3 girls that are supposed to be Hefner's girls and just wheel out with her. Just left the club with her.
Yeah.
Was walking down the stairs. He's like kissing her and had his arms around her and just left. And apparently she then got fired.
Well,
as one of the
you can't do
girls.
that if you're going to be one of Hef's girlfriends.
But at that moment, to me, that was Rob Schneider like being godlike.
Mm-hmm. It's like stealing a watch off a cadaver. Take one of Hef's girls.
Wait, why would Rob Schneider be a god? Let's look into this. What has Rob Schneider done that someone should consider him a god?
Deuce Bigelow, male gigolo.
Like I said,
1
Anthony.
and 2. All right. In all those Adam Sandler movies where he goes, "You can do it."
Yeah.
Come on, that's godlike, right?
I don't know one thing he's ever said. I don't know. I know who he is by name, and I've seen his face. I don't know one thing he's ever said.
That movie where he played the chick.
The hot chick.
The hot chick.
Yeah.
That was,
it was called Hot Chick,
that was
right?
godlike.
Yeah.
Really?
It was godlike.
Well, let's find out, because Nancy and Chris, they got the exclusive interview with Rob Schneider.
The animal.
Yeah. This is unbelievable. Yeah.
The animal.
Yeah, good for you.
If you remember the animal, here it is. This is why. He was a dolphin, right? Mm-hmm. And he was able to just about get on his tail. You know how dolphins do that thing on the tail?
Yeah.
He did it with his feet, which was walking on water.
That is godlike.
That's godlike. Thank you.
That's funny.
So,
That sounds funny.
I'm pretty much going with that.
Oh, it doesn't poke fun at the dolphins, I hope. Oh.
Curse the thought. Oh, they're such cute
I
animals.
know.
And, I hear they're just as smart as people. Yeah.
I've heard that, too.
Yeah.
On the way, Manty hose? What's that about? Well, don't even explain. That's the teaser. Nancy and Chris with Rob Schneider.
Rob Schneider.
Yeah.
You just don't understand. You're like a god to me. I love you, man.
You're the best.
I love you. And, the funniest thing I've ever seen in my entire life
In
is
a
when
completely healthy hetero way.
yes.
Either way, baby, I'll go with it.
When you were given that huge foot in Deuce Bigelow, a foot massage was one of the...
That was a gross foot. Lithuanian national basketball team. He had like a size 28 foot. It was like Shaquille O'Neal plus another
So that was a real foot.
Good improv, Rob.
Good improv. And
It was perfectly done.
And the only thing Dave, what is his name? Chris. That is, that was a real foot.
He's
It was
excited.
the funniest thing in his life
He'd ever seen.
was him watching Rob Schneider massage a big foot in a movie.
But can you imagine if, like, you were a gigolo and you
Right.
just like you were trying to meet some girls, and then all of a sudden this woman with massive feet,
Gosh.
and you had to massage them.
Golly.
Oh, boy.
Oh, Jiminy Cricket.
Yeah, that's
Yeah,
funny.
Sam. Now that you've pointed it out to me.
But
It was the greatest moment of his life. Yes. Did he say the greatest moment of his life or the
said
funniest moment?
Funniest or greatest?
The funniest thing he's
Oh,
ever seen in his
Funniest thing
life.
he's ever
Wow.
seen.
Wow.
and by the way, Rob, he's like, yeah, it was a big foot. It was like Shaquille O'Neal plus, and he just ran out of steam on the
Yeah.
foot.
Plus something, an inch.
Plus something.
Plus a couple
Which would make it bigger.
Yeah.
cocktail franks, I guess. All right. All right. One more clip from Nancy and Chris before maybe we just do no more today.
What?
Although on the way we could get into the manty hose.
I
can
gotta
only-
hear that.
I gotta know what manty hose
I can only imagine.
Oh.
Hey guys, the Naked Cowboy gets arrested. Nancy makes a hilarious underpants joke.
Yeah, she kind of goes. You know how we try to find a different angle to go with a news story to make it funny?
Well,
She does it the same thing.
nice.
Except what she does is take a funny story and she makes it news. Stupid.
By the way, for the people that keep track at home, we would never have Rob Schneider on our show. There's nothing there.
Didn't we have him on once?
Well, we would never have him again.
we can't get him.
I don't know. Have we? I swear to God, I would.
I thought we did a phoner with him.
I
at
would
one point.
swear that we never had Rob Schneider on this show.
He's like a god.
I thought we did a phoner with him once, and
Oh, that was
I
memorable.
remember it being, and we were ragging him about like his movies, and he was just kind of, well, whatever.
We really had him on.
I'm having a hallucination.
Oh
and
my God! All right. Well, here's the Naked Cowboy thing with Nancy making a really hilarious underpants joke.
New York City's famous Naked Cowboy was due in a San Francisco court yesterday. He was arrested in San Francisco for singing in his underpants. Now, what I
what he
mean by
does.
that is that he's wearing underpants while he's singing. He's not holding up a pair of his own underpants and singing into them.
Thank you for clearing that up.
oh God, that's funny because
Instead of a microphone.
Right, well, they wouldn't arrest you for that. They wouldn't be able to hear you. They'd probably just say you're muffled.
yeah, you're singing into underwear.
Yeah.
You're not under arrest. Don't worry.
I hope she's arrested for singing into a hanky that has chloroform on it. Like The Vanishing. She wakes up in a coffin somewhere. Jeff Bridges laughing.
Wow. She's good.
Yeah.
So
What can I tell you, Sam? She's good.
Sometimes you got to give it to these guys.
I would.
you do.
I would send them an application.
Maybe I will.
We're holding you back. You should be on the Nancy and Chris show, my friend.
I could be the next Frodo.
Who's Frodo? Have we even heard from him
do
yet?
we hear from him at all?
What does he do?
You'll hear from him. He's on. He's on
After
here.
the break?
Yeah.
All right, after the break, we'll continue with
Right.
Jocktober with the Nancy and Chris show. They're on one of the many, 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 many mix stations across America. The mix station out of Tampa Bay. Same logo and everything as all the other mix stations. Of course.
I don't want to continue with them.
All right, maybe we won't. Opie and Anthony. Got to get right back into Jocktober. We love this bit. Focusing the light on our industry. Are we part of this industry yet?
Yeah, unfortunately.
We are, right?
Yeah.
Well, today we're looking at a show called Nancy and Chris out of Tampa Bay, Florida. They're on one of those mix stations. Every town has a mix station.
Yeah.
Nothing special. Nancy and Chris with Frodo and Juno.
Yeah.
And on the way, we get to find out what the manty hose is all about.
Manty hose.
We're learning more about Nancy, and wow. Wow.
Gotta love Nancy.
Nancy likes her drink.
likes getting her drink on.
She likes to get her drink on. Yes. What site is this from? She tried out to be Kelly on Regis and Kelly.
I guess so.
When Kathy Lee left, they were flying in broads from all over America, and this Nancy broad was flown in, but she didn't get the gig.
What's that I smell on your breath? Is that rum or whiskey? Apparently, let's see. Nancy had a couple of incidents. She pleaded no contest to charges of driving under the influence after she drove off Interstate 275 into a road construction area. She registered a blood alcohol content of 0.183%. More than twice the level at which a driver is presumed impaired.
Wait, how effed up are you with a .183? Like 0.9, they'll get you, right?
It's double, right? Yeah.
I mean 0.09. Excuse me.
Well, that was back in 2002. So apparently she learned her lesson. On May 31st, 2004, she was cited for careless driving, leaving the scene of an accident in St. Petersburg, in which she left the scene and initially denied her involvement at the collision, blaming her sister. Police report said the investigating officer could smell alcohol on her breath, but Alexander said she had a glass of wine after the incident because she was scared.
Oh, she's got the worst excuses.
Yeah. Where did she have the glass of wine? On the shoulder of the road? Yeah. What if she was wearing one of those wine hats, but it was like a beer hat with wine glasses? I sipped it after the accident.
Oh, well, she likes her beverage, perhaps.
Can you get out of stuff like that by saying it? If you could run away from the accident and then say, hey, I went to a bar because I was freaked out.
If your sister's sober and wants to vouch that she was driving, what's a cop going to do?
But there are ways for drunk driving where they've actually outlawed the defense in certain places where you could, if a guy tested a certain blood alcohol level, because the alcohol takes a while to get through your system, they would say, no, he drank that at a certain amount of hours before. There was some slick thing defense lawyers were using. I'm giving it a terrible explanation.
Really?
Yeah, but they said you're no longer allowed to use that.
All right.
Yeah. Well,
that was not helpful at all to anyone.
That's all right, though. We're going to get right back to the audio. Nancy and Chris, our featured show for this fine Jocktober 28th, 2008. See, I said Jocktober 28th.
Yeah.
Just kind of...
It's almost done.
Yeah. We did the Naked Cowboy. I don't even remember. We did, right?
Yeah, it made an underpants joke. It was very funny.
Yeah, it was really good.
Very funny.
It really wasn't memorable. The gang talks to Frodo. Finally, we get to hear who Frodo is, Ant.
Yeah.
About his housewarming gifts. What he moved into a house recently?
Well, that's kind of the gag. He didn't move into a house. He's just throwing a housewarming party to get some gifts.
Don't give away his jokes.
Crazy.
This guy's, what are you doing? This guy's good.
Nancy once again displays her undying wit.
Yes.
You're the worst.
Her undying wit.
More audio of Nancy and Chris.
He is registered at Target for housewarming gifts.
I love that idea. Because guess who's getting ready to move into their new house this Friday? I am. Come on.
Did you wish for a house while you're at it? To warm?
They didn't have that on the menu. I know I don't have a house yet.
Therein lies the scam. You're doing a housewarming, you're filling out the paperwork and getting the party ready, and everyone can go buy gifts.
Why not?
But you don't have a house.
I had a pool boy 5 years before I had a pool.
Yeah, baby.
Yeah, man.
Wow. Yeah.
Oh,
Is that so she could have sex with him?
I think so.
Is that what she meant?
Is there anything worse than an edgy broad on the radio? It's just so uncomfortable. I had a pool boy 5 years before I had a pool.
Was she Lou Costello?
Lou Costello. Oh, poor Lou. Fill it in. Fill it in, Abbott. The kid
He's swimming face.
He's doing the dead man float. The dead boy float.
Well, that was some undying wit. You were right, Sam.
Yeah, the pool boy thing.
Yeah, it was terrific. She really, well, at least she's trying.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
The other guy is like Captain Obvious. He's a hole.
He just loves Rob Schneider movies.
Like we
all.
got what Frodo was doing, but just in case Chris had to make sure.
That's the
You
scam.
see what he's doing is. Yeah, I know. That was
get it.
very obvious in the setup.
Yes.
Before you piped in.
That's Chris.
The gang does material on Mannyhose, Ed. Here it is, Mannyhose.
Here's the big reveal. What is Mannyhose?
And the broad who isn't Nancy gets a good line in.
Yeah.
Who's the broad that's not Nancy? Juno?
I guess it must be Juno.
Was she always Juno, or did she change her name because that movie was popular for a few weeks?
It might have been the movie thing, but I'm not sure. She looks young.
She's a racist. She spells it JEW-NO.
It's apparently some new fashion thing that's sweeping Australia. They're called mantyhose.
I love
Mantyhose.
Why the Batman? Why the Batman?
What?
Why the Batman thing?
I don't know. I was listening and I was trying to figure it out, and I don't know.
I think I know.
Yeah.
Because Batman wore leggings. Maybe it's to imply that they're the same things that Batman wore.
Oh.
It's apparently some new fashion thing that's sweeping Australia. They're called mantyhose.
I love that.
I'm only sorry.
Mantyhose?
Mantyhose.
That's
Yes.
awesome.
They're pantyhose for men.
Well, if women don't like wearing pantyhose, then why would a man wear them?
Everyone from truck drivers to cowboys are wearing
To
them.
rapists, to bank robbers over their face.
Yeah, what the hell is...
Truck drivers aren't wearing them.
No, they're not.
It's just something she made up.
No.
Right.
Everyone from trannies to other trannies.
Who's wearing mantyhose? It's not sweeping. It's not sweeping
No.
any country.
Why would anybody wear mantyhose?
Unless you cut the front out.
Truck drivers to cowboys are wearing them.
Oh my God, there's something wrong.
You'll never catch me wearing pantyhose.
No.
Oh, really? Because
You never catch them, anyway. Yeah.
I wear thigh highs all the time. Easier access for gentlemen.
probably wearing them as he says that.
He's got to ruin them by cutting the back out with scissors.
He cuts the back panel out.
The control panel.
Yeah.
Here's a rolling pin.
Hey, that's.
Oh.
Look how hot you can look in mantyhose, everybody.
mantyhose.
Look to your right, Jimmy.
There's nothing wrong with mantyhose.
Who wouldn't want to wear them? Yeah.
I'd hate to wear them, only not because of the homoerotic, but because I'm, like the fat on my stomach would dangle over the front.
Over the little waistband.
It would look really unattractive.
I hate like stockings like that. Like fishnets are hot on a slutty look. Certain girls could get away with it, but all I think of is like, I don't know, Dean Wormer's wife in Animal House, and how those, like, her stockings must have smelled really bad.
You know the toe part especially.
Just like, the toe part. Just like powder and feet and nastiness.
And another part.
and another part, a little higher up on the hose.
That's what the control panel's
The
for.
control panel. It ain't controlling that, though. Unless there's I don't know, some kind of a stick up in there.
It's supposed to soak up all the goodness.
The goodness.
Is that what it does?
I don't know.
I don't know.
Maybe a woman could call us and tell us what the control panel's all about for real.
It pushes the, the abdomen in. It controls the bunt area.
Oh.
Yeah.
All right.
Wearing them.
Oh my God, there's something wrong.
You'll never catch me wearing pantyhose.
No. See, I've got a question. You know how guys kind of like wear the pants really low? Are you going to be, if they're wearing mantyhose, you're going to be able to see like the top of the mantyhose? Instead of the
Oh, your
boxers
mantyhose
hanging
is
out?
showing.
Who's laughing?
Everybody.
Why?
It's hysterical.
It's not.
No?
Because the laugh sign went on in the studio. Time to laugh. We haven't laughed in a few minutes.
Just
For
imagine
the people out there.
the mantyhose sticking out, though.
Yeah,
See,
that's
now
crazy.
It's funny.
Right. It's like because you got mantyhose on under your pants.
Yeah.
You're wearing your pants low, and all of a sudden, instead of boxer shorts, it's mantyhose.
See mantyhose.
But see, if you're going to make it, it's got to be based on something that's possible. No one would do that.
By the
ever.
way, I'm thinking, is it the Batman theme because Batman wore tights?
It could be.
Like, it's been bothering me to listen to that Batman theme going, why would they put
Wait,
this
didn't
in?
Jimmy say that already?
Oh, listen to the replay.
You didn't hear that?
Why would I hear it?
I think you were just kidding. Yeah.
No, why would I
You
hear
made
it?
that point brilliantly.
Every day.
3 seconds after the Batman music started.
Yeah.
Every day. One of us
That was
does
pretty
not
much
hear another one.
That was pretty much the first thing Jimmy said.
All right.
Starting the mantyhose bit.
Well, I'll bet you. Maybe that's because.
I love when that happens.
I'll bet you that they play that theme music 'cause after a few belts of booze, that's how she drives.
All right, more funny mantyhose material. So let's get right into this here.
I suck.
Here we go.
Yeah, no, instead of boxers hanging out the top, it's going to be like the elastic.
She's continuing?
Yeah, why
because-
stop it?
Oh, she felt the laughs and figured, all right, I'm going to punch this up.
She's onto something.
I'm going to tag the hell out of this joke.
Yeah, no, instead of boxers hanging out the top, it's going to be like the elastic strip around the mantyhose.
Control top.
Of course, he would wear a pair of shorts and he'd be a Hooters boy.
That
Why do they play the Batman music?
What is this, Groundhog?
No, it probably has something to do with the fact that Batman was a queer and wore pantyhose.
Manty. And now he's saying he's a Hooters boy?
Hooters boy, because the Hooters girl all wear pantyhose, and then a man would wear